There was a boy who studied in Mumbai's dusty schools while his father, Dhirubhai, built an oil empire from a tiny textile business and the strength of his word. That boy grew into a man. Mukesh, quiet, calculating, not as flamboyant as some billionaires, but precise like a blade. When the empire passed to him, it was built on barrels and pipelines, but he didn't stop there. No, he looked at India, not for what it was, but what it could become. He saw 1.4 billion people not just as consumers, but as a future connected by data, powered by green energy, and dressed by his retail shelves. While others expanded outward, he turned inward and built from within. He poured billions into telecom and launched Geo, crashing data prices and shaking global giants. He walked into a room where only the richest played, and didn't just play, he won. But his journey was not smooth. He was challenged by court battles, questioned by watchdogs, and burdened by the weight of his father's legacy. Still, he pressed forward. He moved Reliance from black gold to green hope, solar panels, hydrogen, and a vision of a clean India. He brought his children into the story, not as ornaments of inheritance, but as soldiers of succession. He trained them like warriors, first in Ivy League classrooms, then in Indian boardrooms. Mukesh doesn't talk loudly. He doesn't throw money for applause. He builds and lets the skyline speak. The world watched him build the world's largest oil refinery, then watched again as he began dismantling fossil destiny to chase a cleaner dream. And maybe that's what greatness looks like, not just what you build, but what you dare to leave behind. My friend, maybe you don't have billions. Maybe your name isn't in Forbes. But perhaps your calling, like his, is to turn old empires into new beginnings. Perhaps real wealth isn't in what you inherit, but in what you transform. Mukesh Ambani didn't just make money. He reimagined a nation. And you, yes, you don't need oil, land, or inheritance to make a mark. You just need a reason bigger than yourself. Because in the end, it was never about the fuel. It was about the fire.